Hello, I'm making this video to explain some things about the burial cloth of Jesus. I pray God for a blessing upon this video in Jesus' name. And this is my business card. If you can see it, I don't know, everything's backwards in this thing. My first video, so if you can read it, and then back side is like that. My hands are shaky. I need a lot of healing and stuff. But anyways, I wrote this book called Crucifixion Shockwave, and it's about the story of Jesus Christ, how he's the actual Son of God, and not from everlasting as the churches teach, and that his burial cloth has upon it different images, such as over the crown of thorns, there's an actual image of God with his profile, the profile of his head over the crown of thorns, and on the chest is the glorified Jesus Christ. On the neck, if you can see that somewhat, it's all over the internet anyways, but you can check it out. It looks like a strange image, but it's an actual image of Michael the Archangel, which is a very huge angel. Covers probably, at least a few miles in diameter. He's a very powerful angel, and and God put these images on the burial cloth to illustrate the book of Revelation. And there's even a picture of the lake of fire over the lower back of Jesus, with the devil's face burning in the lake of fire on the burial cloth. And on the end of the pigtail-shaped haircut of Jesus is this face of the serpent. And all these images have been put on there and blurred by the Catholic Church and such organizations as the Illuminati and stuff would like to keep people from seeing it if they ever found out about it. So you can check it out. Maybe check out Verdict on the Shroud. It has somewhat viewable images if you study it hard enough. And I'm not going to say a whole lot on this video. It's my first video. I'm not a very charismatic talker, obviously. And my book is all about how Jesus Christ is the actual Son of God. He's not from everlasting with the Father, but he was actually begotten. He's not the same as God. In 1 Corinthians 15, 27, 28, for example, say that God is external, ektos in the Greek. In the King James Version, it says accepted. So they were trying to mask some of these things, but the King James Version is close enough to the actual truth to explain some of these things. Like, for example, in the Church of Laodiceans, Jesus says, "I am the Amen, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of God." And then other versions want to say he's the chief of the creation of God, which in a sense is true also, which obviously is true in that sense that he's the very first of God's creation, but he wasn't brought forth until the fulfillment of time, and all to confound the works of the devil. Satan thought that he was the first of God's creation, or the chief of God's creation, and so he thought he was going to get away with all the evil that he did. So that's why Paul said if Satan had the wisdom of God, he wouldn't have crucified the Lord of glory. So after he was crucified, the Lord of glory, he saw at the resurrection that his face was in the lake of fire on the burial cloth, and Satan saw that right away, and so he suppressed the burial cloth for almost 2,000 years now, and none of these images were revealed. So you can check out those images and study them for yourself if you want, and get my book on JesusGospelBlood.com. That's JesusGospelBlood.com, and you can buy it for $2.99. This is a Camp of the Saints, and eBooks and Lord's Supper LLC. It's actually a real LLC, so it's all set up to sell ebooks. So I would appreciate if you would buy my ebook. And also, obviously, as you can see, I'm married, which is married to Joy Eleanor in Uganda, and so we would like to get help. I'm working night and day right now so I can sponsor her next year, but I would obviously help if I sell ebooks also. And I wrote most of it while I was in Uganda, where I only had time then to do that. So anyways, I didn't want to make this video too long. As you can see, I'm not a very charismatic talker. Maybe like Moses wasn't very charismatic either, and which is why he, charismatic in his own way, obviously. Maybe he just wasn't confident or something. But that's kind of like why maybe it took me so long to do anything in my life also. Anyways, that's it for now. Don't want to make it too long. Thanks, and God bless you all. Bye.